Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
And stepping in, number 37. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
So now here is Gene Segura. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The right fielder,
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way.
Ball that's outside.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
This is pulled into right. Soto gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Zach Wheeler is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Lane Thomas now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Washington, the center fielder.
And now pitch on the way.
Thomas.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
1-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lane Thomas is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 3.
To the plate now, number 3. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. His career line against Wheeler. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Number 37 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's
Now
ball
a breaking ball, but it's low.
I got to count.
So
2-2.
you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, JT Realmuto as the
Ball
first
one,
pitch
no
to him
strike.
is off the plate for a ball 1-0. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
This is foul right side. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. Hoskins at second. Realmuto on at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. well outside with the curveball for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Two and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
And the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth. No left
now at the plate, Yadier Hernandez. Here it comes. That fastball was a lively one. You can hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hernandez moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Zach Wheeler. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's it.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now is number 37. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now for Washington, Luis Garcia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Steven Strasburg. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, He's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now to the plate, here is Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Harper, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He collected a base hit his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, low center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Strasburg on 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. And he Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. And now, Lane Thomas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Thomas has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, number 3. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed, as the reigning batting champion in the National League. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for Washington through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 22.
First offering. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in will be Freddie Galvis. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Washington.
Now it'll be Yadiel Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
1 strike.
1-1. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Up next, Cable Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So now to the plate, Luis Garcia. As they watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box, number 37.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in is Gene Segura, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a little blooper to center. Thomas is on the run for it. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate now, Carter Kieboom.
The third baseman.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. The pitch. That misses. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike one. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Realmuto's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So stepping in is number 3. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, number 3.
Now here's the first offering. Curveball, and then misses in the dirt for ball 1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
That evens it up 1-1.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate. No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
This is popped up. Hoskins has a play, one away. Juan Soto to the plate now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Wheeler's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 37 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in next, Yadier Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch. So watch one missed down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Right side, fair ball down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Here's the 2-0. Popped him up. Galvis in foul ground. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch of the AB now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. In there, strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thomas has it for route number 1. So next to hit is Didi Gregorius, grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right as they've taken a 1-run lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll depart after getting one out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Ryan Harper gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 33, Ron Harper. The third baseman, number 8.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next to dig in, Zach Wheeler. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Now the 2-1. Galvis leads off first with one away. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Number 37 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
2 out with the man at first. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The 2-2.
Thank you.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And
That's
this
outside.
pitch misses
Ball
for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now to bat, Gene Segura in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A pause. And the 0-2. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
So now to the plate, Bryce Harper, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Two out, bases loaded. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
No balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. So now into the box is Luis Garcia. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Luis Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Carter Kieboom. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Number 88 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 88.
First offering on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 2-1.
Inside ball 1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks. So that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lane Thomas. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Number 17.
Stevenson, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1.
2 balls.
That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground to third. Galvis is there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Paulo Espino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Paulo Espino.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man support now to open the 9th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. At the plate now, JT Realmuto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll take a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing in the Philadelphia 9th. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They trail here 1-0. Ian Kennedy takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
And now here is number 3. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Harper is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Into the box, Juan Soto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Chopped on the ground to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Nationals down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Zach Wheeler pitches well enough to get the W. Steven Strasburg to settle with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.